Hey, it's the Mark
Yo!
JD. JD, that is you, right? I
I don't
haven't
know.
seen you in like weeks.
I don't look familiar. I
No,
don't
not at
know.
all.
No,
It
I've
looks
I've lost
looks
I've
too
lost a,
slim in the face.
I've lost a lot of and the beard's gone, but I lost a lot of weight. So I'm down. Let's say I started at three. I want to say 340, and I'm down to 280. So I've lost
Dang.
a lot of weight and then stress and everything else and whatever. I'm not getting into all that shit. But I did put on a suit jacket that I wore 5 years ago that fits better than the suit jacket from my own wedding from 2 years ago. So, I mean, there you go.
I mean, that's not bad, right?
Mm.
It's a good thing, right?
That's good that it fits. There's surprisingly some holes in that suit jacket, which is kind of weird. I think I have the cat to blame for that one, but whatever.
The cat put holes in your suit jacket.
Maybe. I don't know. Or moths or ghosts. I don't know. Who am I to
Uh,
judge?
I am one to judge. That's all I do.
We know. We're aware. Yeah,
That-
I look emaciated. I also look really tired, which I mean, I am. So yeah,
and also,
that's
you've
probably
got a
it.
new background behind you.
Yes, I have a
There's a
bedroom.
mirror and a bed.
Yes. So my office is gone for now, and I am in a bedroom.
Time to rent a podcast studio.
Unless you're moving to Florida, I ain't renting shit. Okay.
I ain't moving to Florida anytime soon. You know that.
No shit.
You know
But
that. I ain't going anywhere.
nah.
Unfortunately.
So it's been a
Fortunately or
uneventful.
unfortunately. Uneventful. It's been
It's been
pretty
a,
event. I have nothing's happened on my end.
it's been. I mean, I moved to Florida. That's about the only eventful part of it, and
This is a pretty big event.
yeah.
No, I mean it is a pretty big event.
Yeah, it's been whatever it is, but I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I've talked about it for like the last 2 weeks. I'm done talking about it.
Okay.
Done
Well,
talking about Florida.
we were never done talking about Florida. Are you
Ugh.
kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
There's,
You're
there's-
kidding.
there's always something happening in Florida. You know that.
No, yeah, there is.
Did
Florida
you
man's
see? Have you
everywhere.
seen Spider-Man yet?
No, have you?
No.
But
When do
you,
I get a chance to go see
I'm sure,
Spider-Man?
I'm sure you've got spoiled by now, right?
No.
You had to
No.
have.
Nope.
Come on, I'm
I
not.
have I have gotten really good at avoiding spoilers on
It's
social
all
media
over.
because
It's not
I
even social media. It's all over the news.
all over what news?
Like every Google
I don't
News,
watch
Yahoo News.
anything. I don't read any news. I stay away.
I got. Well, we already
I know what
everything
I
we.
mean. Like I know who's in it. Like, come on, that's not a
Yeah, we
spoiler.
all. I don't know what happens in it. You all know that they're in it. It's fine. We get it.
Yeah,
So it's whatever. But I haven't seen it yet.
I wouldn't
We were
exactly
gonna.
call those spoilers. I don't know what happens in the movie.
No, me
I
either.
know that I know what happened. I know the end credits. I know that. I know
I don't
who's
even
in
know
it.
that.
I
I
know
don't even
who's
know
in
that.
it, but I don't know
I,
exactly what happens.
I don't know what happens in the spoiler or the end credit scenes. I have no idea what happens in the actual movie. I just know who's in the movie because I can't avoid those because they're all over Google News. They're all over every other news outlet.
Right.
You know,
I did watch Shang-Chi during the 2 weeks we were gone. I did watch a lot of movies. I wouldn't say a lot, but I did watch
Shang
some movies.
Shang-Chi is solid. That's a solid
Shang-Chi
movie.
was very, very solid. Had one of my favorite action sequences in recent memory that wasn't in a John Wick movie.
Was it in the what talking about the one in the bus or whatever?
No, the skyscraper. The
Oh yeah,
skyscraper scene
yeah,
was
that was pretty.
awesome.
It kind of reminded me of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in a way where they did it.
Kind of.
Some
I
of the
think that was
move,
I think that was the idea. But
and
it was
then
really awesome.
it was
That
really
whole
awesome.
scene.
And like you said, the cinematography in it is
Oh,
amazing.
it's fantastic.
That dude
You
deserves
know
every
me, I'm like
award.
sometimes like you don't notice it, but sometimes when it's really good, you notice it.
Like
Um,
obviously, you look at Lord of the Rings, the cinematography is amazing, but it's also boring because all they're taking pictures of is
right.
grass.
The
This is a
best
lot different.
the best movie, and you used to make fun of me for it all the time, was when we saw Road to Perdition. That's
Yeah,
still one of the best shot movies I've ever seen. And I watched last night was good. Was
Last Night in
Last Night in
Soho.
Soho. Yeah, I
Yes,
watched that last night. Actually, that was very good. I'm a big Edgar Wright fan. Uh, I wasn't as high on Baby Driver as I
I love
was
Baby Driver though.
on some of his other movies. See, I think the thing with Baby Driver is that the plot is very bleh. But the scene, like the actual scenes where shit's happening, is really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And Last Night in Soho, like not what you think it is for like the first hour, and then it gets really, it takes like a really deep dark turn in it,
Yeah,
and the ending very good. It wrapped it up real nice.
I'll have to check it out. Is it on
The,
any streaming services or is it on?
I mean, yeah, it's you can rent it.
Oh, okay.
Uh, what else did I watch? I watched Nobody finally. You
Oh,
wanted me to watch
such a
that.
good movie, solid movie.
I was
Bob
it was
Odenkirk
really
is
good.
great.
Of course, it was written by the dude who wrote John Wick,
Yeah,
so
of
that makes
course.
a lot of sense. But I
Yes,
mean, whoever would have thought, Bob Odenkirk could be in an action movie and make it seem legit? Yeah, it did.
he's a really good actor. Didn't he just
It's
have a
like,
stroke too? He had a stroke,
um,
didn't he?
maybe it's like somebody pitched a movie. It's like, what if some middle-aged dad used to be an assassin, uh, but also like makes all these crazy improvised like killing devices through that whole last scene at the end of the movie is full of
Mm-hmm.
it. And then also Christopher Lloyd plays his dad. And it's just like so nonchalant about it too. He's like just like with the shotgun. I was like, this is fucking great. Like it's so ridiculous.
I mean the movie's been out for a while. So when he blows up the house and he leaves them all there in the house,
Mm-hmm.
it was one of my favorite moments in that movie. And he's just the bus scene when he just beats the shit out of all those guys and he gets his ass kicked, gets thrown out of the bus and just stands up. It's such a classic Bob Odenkirk movie. Like you wouldn't expect it from him, obviously. You know, you don't
Right.
think he would be that action hero or whatever.
No, I
Uh,
recommend it. It's a John Wick movie that's not John Wick. So what's great about it is that they let the action scenes breathe. Uh, Unlike a lot of other movies these days. I still need to watch The Matrix. I know you haven't watched that.
nah,
That's also on my list. Venom 2 also on my list
I
to
can't
watch as
find.
well.
I tried to find Venom 2 and I couldn't find a good copy of it anywhere.
I got you, buddy.
I also need your HBO Max login, you dick.
It's different now. I can get that. I have. I
Okay.
thought I shared it with you.
No, not yet.
It's actually my
Uh,
brother's,
it's
but he has my Discovery. He asked for my Discovery Plus the other day. I'm like, what do you want Discovery Plus for?
a terrible trade.
It was something I forget what he wanted to watch. I'm like, what? Really? Okay, whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah,
I don't
who
use it.
cares? No.
I don't use it. I forget what he wanted to watch. He's like, oh, I'm gonna watch something. I was like, all right.
So apparently they're making a second Mr. Nobody or Nobody.
I mean, it was a minor hit.
I mean, it was
I didn't.
highly rated.
Right. It was highly rated. It may have done really good on rental and renting. At 56 million worldwide on a $16 million budget.
When did it come out, though?
That's just box office. It came out March of this year, March 2021.
Oh, you're talking like the heat of COVID times.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
so
also it's definitely got to be good doing good on streaming. So, but the first John Wick didn't do crazy business.
no.
The first John Wick did 86 million on a 30 million budget. It did
Yeah.
huge after the first one did big on like DVDs or rentals and whatever.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. I
made it
mean,
a bigger
it's,
deal.
well, yeah, of course. And, word of mouth travels.
Right.
So, I mean, once you have a movie like that people saw, some people saw, and then they speak highly of it, they're going to go see the sequels and watch the original and then go see the sequels. And some sequels do better than the originals. You never
It's
know.
true.
Like, I mean, I don't, I'm talking out of my ass here, but I'm assuming like the Star Wars movies probably did better after that VHS came out. Like, the first movie comes out, A New Hope
There
comes
are
out, and
lots of
then whatever it
movies
is.
that got sequels because of how well it did on video. Austin Powers comes to mind. I remember seeing the first Austin Powers in theaters, and like nobody saw the first Austin Powers in theaters, but it was a huge rental movie that they made another one
Hmm.
and then another one.
So for Bob Odenkirk, his last, I want to say let's say 6 movies have not been below 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. and some
He's
of them
always
are
been a guy that like does niche things though.
yeah,
Until by Breaking Bad, that's what kind of blew him up.
yeah. Breaking Bad kind of put him on a different map, I guess. He's a really good actor. Better
Oh
Call
yeah, right.
Saul.
And then Better Call Saul like really elevated him.
Yep. So I
This
mean,
is
he's
the
a
guy he's been around for like ever. He was almost Michael Scott in The Office.
yes, yep. Did you ever watch probably where it came from, the audition tapes or whatever,
Yeah, I have seen some of
with
them.
with Seth Rogen and all these other guys that tried out
Hmm.
for that show? It's really weird to see what kind of show that would have been if they took a different turn with it.
It's
Bob
just he's
Odenkirk probably
been
would have been
around for a
great though.
long time. I mean, geez, he was in Little Women for Christ's sake.
The Wasn't he in the remake of Little Women?
Right, that's what I mean. Like the one that just came out in
Yeah,
2019.
yeah, yeah. I was
Greta
gonna say
Gerwig, Little Women.
he wasn't in the original.
No, no.
Um, and he's been in a bunch of stuff. You know,
Yeah, I would definitely if you're on the fence, if you need something to watch, you like John Wick. If you like John Wick, you'll like Nobody.
absolutely. I
And then
100% agree.
one other thing I watched there's a Beanie Baby documentary on HBO Max. Why did I watch it?
Yes.
I mean, I like documentary. It was just ridiculous. Like, do you remember how big Beanie Babies were?
Yes, my grandma used to collect them.
Right. It was something to watch with the missus. I was like, hey, let's watch this.
She bought me, I still have it. It's a Beanie Baby of an owl from when I graduated high school.
Right.
It's
Like,
called
everybody had fucking Beanie
Wise.
Babies. It was fucking huge.
They had their cases they came in and all the stuff.
You
Yeah.
see the Beanie Baby fad being repeated with like NFTs.
Ugh.
I feel like that's the same thing.
We
Like
need to
people are
start doing
trying to hit.
NFTs.
I know we need a Mark and JD NFT, a non-fuckable token. I just can't. I
That's
can't
not
get in.
right.
I can't. It's just fucking ridiculous. I know it's fungible, but it's still
Yes.
ridiculous of like what it actually is. Should we sell the rights to our episodes as NFTs? Like somebody want to own the episodes? I'll take them down if you want to. It just
It
seems so stupid.
is pretty dumb that
It
people would
just seems
buy
like a
shit
giant
on the
way,
internet.
an easy way to fucking money launder, not launder. That's what
Well,
they got caught. Twitch got caught, not Twitch, but people in Turkey
mhm.
were using Twitch bits, which is how you like um, donate to streamers through Twitch to money launder to people. I was like, man, criminals are real creative in the 21st century.
Twitch is the new car wash. There you go. Good job.
Breaking Bad. Any
Another
cash
callback.
only business could have been a nail salon.
Could have been a nail salon. Yeah,
You ever
could.
have a business that stays open like forever and you're like, why is this place still open? There's nobody ever in there.
I would say in New York more than anywhere else.
Right.
Yeah, in New
And you're
York
like, how
you
is this
saw
place still in business?
like Pete's Deli is probably still there, and that place has been open for my entire life, and then beyond my life probably.
Yeah.
The place has been open forever.
But people go to Pete's Deli. It's not
I
like
know,
people don't go there.
and they pay cash for a lot of stuff. I can still smell that place in my nose. Like it had
But
a
where else would you
distinct
smell
smell.
it in your ass?
You never know, Mark. You don't know what
I
my.
don't even want to know.
I can still smell it. I can still smell what that place smelled like. Let's put it that way. It's like a memory trigger. You just can smell what that place smelled like, and I can picture it. It's probably not the same anymore, but when I went back, the last time I went back to New York, I got a freaking like bacon, egg, and cheese or something from there, and it cost like $6. I remember when it used to cost like $3.50 for a fucking sandwich. I was like,
That was
what
also
is
probably like
this?
20 years ago. When did you go to New York recently?
Billy's wedding.
Oh, God.
had to be. I don't know when they got married, but it was a while ago.
That had to have been like 10 years ago. Look, you can order
At
online.
least. Oh, really?
Yeah. How much do you think it is? What did you
Uh,
order? What did you order?
like a bacon, egg, and cheese.
A bacon, egg, and cheese on what? A hard
Uh,
roll? A
like on a
roll?
roll. Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. 2 eggs with bacon. That's not on a sandwich,
Yeah.
though.
Two fried eggs on a sandwich with bacon, cheese, a little S&P on there.
Hungry man.
Well, I mean, it's not a Hungry Man. You don't want a roll. Hungry Man would be like a long roll.
Well, I mean, 3 eggs, ham, bacon, and cheese on a hero roll. Hungry man, six
Not
fifty.
3 eggs, 2 eggs.
Sorry, but 650. That's what you say. I picked one. Six
Three
fifty.
eggs. 3 eggs is a lot.
A difference between 2 eggs and 3 eggs is not that much.
Each egg is like 70 calories or something like that.
80 calories.
No, it's a
We're
lot
not.
of
We're just.
calories.
I mean, I guess, but like, it's fucking all protein. If you
Yeah,
have
but
3 eggs, it's a lot. It sounds like a lot, but nobody. If you ever go to a restaurant, it's always like 3 egg omelet. That's what you get. You get
well,
a three
yeah, if
egg
you're
omelet.
making, you can't make an omelet with 2 eggs. That's why it's very difficult unless you use a lot of milk or something else, some other binder like cottage cheese or sour cream or something.
You can make a 2 egg omelet if you're good enough.
It's too thin. It's too
There's not
thin.
much there. It's if you're using, you can't use a lot of like filler in it.
No, but I mean, then you're just doing like roast point plague, and you just want the omelet that's plain, and you just like I just want the protein.
I don't eat eggs. I'll cook them, but I don't eat eggs.
I cook egg. I like eggs. Don't get me
I don't
wrong.
like eggs. Mm-mm.
It's
I
so
don't eat them.
weird
If
podcast.
they're in things, I'll eat it. That's fine. Like if you get like fried rice, it has egg in it.
Yeah,
That's fine. But I will not eat eggs by itself. I've tried. It's a texture thing to me.
we got Chinese food maybe like last week, and they had like pork fried rice, and it was like actual pork, like almost like pulled pork.
Like pulled pork fried rice, not
Like,
like
like it was like not like the little chunks that New York used to put in there and other places. It was like pork, like decently sized pieces of pork.
that's really
I
weird.
was
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but it was fucking delicious. So we ate the shit out of it.
At least it
It
was
was,
good.
well, so here's the first thing. The first Chinese place we got gave us food poisoning, which was fun. That was a great first time. So we stopped going there, and we went to
Yeah,
a
I hope you
different
left the
place.
negative review on Google like I would have.
I did not. I was too busy throwing up. So no.
Well, yeah, now's the perfect time. You can do it live, right here.
800 Main Street. I used to live at 870 Main Street.
What are you looking at?
Um,
Pete's Deli still?
yeah, it's still up. I was
Oh,
closing it. I was closing it. It's just
it's funny to see sites like places that you've known forever have a website.
look. Remember G&L Bagels?
Yeah, they sucked. They weren't good bagels. They're still there. They're not even that good, but they're still fucking there.
What was the place that was in the shopping center where Caldor used to be?
What
Remember
place?
that
There's a
place?
lot of different places. Yeah. What, like a bagel place?
There was a bagel place. Marino's used to be there. It was well, I don't know if they're still there or not.
Yeah, there was. It wasn't good. I know
No,
what you're talking about.
they were okay.
I don't think
Pizza
so.
oven
No.
restaurant. Oh
I
my
always
god, Mark.
did. I always did the bagel. It had to be Bagel Boss.
Bagel Boss. You went to a chain to get bagels?
Bagel Boss is not a chain. There's like
Is that
three
the
of them.
is that the Jewish place?
Yes,
Oh yeah, that place was good. They were open all the time. That place was awesome.
they were
I
open
remember
all the time except on Jewish holidays. Then they were
which is when
closed.
you want bagels. Um yeah, that was a good bagel place. They had a lot of shit in there.
They were
That was
always
good.
fucking open, and we would
I
we
re-
went there a couple times because they were
yeah,
open.
yeah, like 3 in the morning we'd go
Like
out there. It was
nothing's
far.
open
It was pretty
in
far
New
away
York.
though,
You'd
from what I
think
remember.
you'd think that there would be a lot of 24-hour places in New York. There really wasn't.
Some diners and stuff, but that was about it.
Some
Nobody, you don't want
diners,
to, you don't want to go
not
to a
every
diner all the
diner
time.
though.
I miss
7-Eleven was always open. But like
Embassy Diner.
now, like here, I've got Sheets is open all the time. Go to Sheets.
There were Sheets.
And the food's always fresh because they're just sitting around all day. Like 7-Eleven ain't gonna cook you something when you order it.
No, no, it's just been rolling on a little roller for like
Like
forever.
we're sitting in the box, like if they have pizza. They really want you to order the pizza. They really push the 7-Eleven pizza.
They really do. It's not good. Don't ever get the pizza from 7-Eleven.
I don't know why they want to put like, is there a huge profit margin on it?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know where they get their pizza from, but I would never eat pizza from 7-Eleven. Just an FYI. Not a good plan. You can buy a cheaper pizza from like a frozen pizza and just make it at home and not get the food poisoning you'd get from 7-Eleven pizza.
It's not food poisoning. It's definitely like greasy, just grease.
Oh, you probably get food poisoning from it, I'm sure. It would go in your mouth and come out the other end real fast.
Just like Taco Bell. Speaking of, I don't know if you heard about this.
Oh, chicken wings, chicken wings, chicken wings, hot
Well,
dogs on the
not
log.
no. I don't even care about the Taco Bell chicken wings. You can get a Taco Bell
Oh,
subscription.
yeah, I saw that.
You can
I saw
now
that.
get a Taco Bell subscription. $10 a month gets you one taco a day every day. Any of their tacos, by the way, even the $2, the expensive Dorito Locos taco.
Ooh.
Or $10 a month, not even $9.99. It's just a flat $10 get you that. Then
What's your
they're not the only one that has a subscription food. Sheets also has subscription food.
I
You
don't
can
have
get
sheets anymore.
you don't have a Sheets food now, but
We
you
have
can
Wawa.
get fries as a subscription or drinks slash coffee. That's 15 for the drinks or coffee, 10 for the fries, but it's not. It's unlimited. You can get it every 2 hours. So if you wanted to go get fries, you could get fries every 2 hours from Sheets
How much
for
is the
10
subscription?
bucks a month. $10 a
Oh my
month.
god, that
Just
doesn't
think of
seem
all the
right.
fries.
They can't be hurting that bad for money, though. I don't understand why. That seems like you're going to lose more money than actually gain with that.
I don't know. Maybe they have a surplus of fries they need to get rid of. I don't get it. Maybe it just gets people. Oh, they get fries for free, so they'll buy something else that costs a lot of money. It's probably one of those.
Or
Get
you know,
people to
if you're
come
going
in
to
the
get
door. Nobody's going to
fries,
get just fries, right? I mean, they don't know that fat people will come in every 2 hours just for fucking fries. But there are
fries,
other people that are going to come in there for other things besides fries.
you probably get a drink or something. You know, add something to it.
Right? The drinks
Yeah,
are the moneymaker in that store. Big time moneymaker.
really? Aren't they like 99 cents?
In the cooler.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cooler drinks are definitely a big time moneymaker.
Well, yeah, because it's all vendor products anyway. But still,
But
I
I
mean,
Taco
for the
Bell
most
has
part,
Taco Bell has chicken wings.
yeah, started today apparently.
For 1 week.
Yeah, it
So
has the
I guess I have to go get it.
nacho fries seasoning on them, which
Mm.
worries me immensely. But whatever.
Do you know that? Have you ever had the wings from Outback?
No,
They're
I've been to
called.
Outback like 3 times in my life.
Oh, no, we have one near us, so we go a decent amount of times. They have they're like I don't know what they put on it. Probably I think it's the bloomin' onion like batter. Oh, they're fucking. I don't even like wings. They're fucking delicious. They're
I
fucking amazing. Do you have one near you? You should go try them.
think so.
You still
I don't
need to
know.
go to a Brazilian steakhouse and get some
Oh
meat.
my god,
Get some meat.
get some meat sweats going. You
You
know
gotta
it.
put on some weight there, Jimmy. Go to a Brazilian
You
steakhouse.
know, I don't. Ugh, I need to sleep is what I need. Really. Good lord.
Oh
Um. So what? If you got this Taco Bell subscription, I can go in there and get a cheesy gordita crunch every day.
no, it's a taco only.
That is a taco.
Nope,
It's a taco.
not a
I would
taco.
argue it's a taco.
It's just a whatever they call a regular straight taco. So
Mm,
you're looking at like the Dorito Locos taco, um, the crunchy taco, a crunchy taco supreme, a soft taco supreme, the spicy potatoes soft taco, and the Dorito Locos taco and supreme. That's what you can get.
hmm. Lame.
Not a
No,
cheesy
thank
gordita
you.
crunch.
Oh, it's the
Not.
best taco in the world.
I'm more a chalupa fan.
I like a chalupa. I like a chalupa.
They used to have like the
Um,
extra large chalupa. That was awesome. Instead of getting two little chalupas, it was like one gigantic chalupa. I was like, this is great.
remember the chalupas that came like in a row of three? They were connected
No,
together.
they had like these street tacos once. They were awesome. They never brought. They were like a limited time. They do more limited time things than any other restaurant does. And when they go away, they might never ever come back. Like when they did the fries,
Yeah.
I didn't think they would ever bring them back, but I guess people liked them. So like you can get Taco Bell's chicken wings, but you can only order them after 2 p.m.
Yeah.
A
I mean,
giant
I don't.
chalupa.
I don't know that I would really want to
What
get
the
chicken wings
fuck
from a
is
Taco
that?
Bell. It was like three chalupas. connected together.
That's so weird. Why would you want that?
I don't know. I remember it very briefly, and it had nacho cheese on it. I'm not a huge Taco Bell guy. I like it occasionally. Plus, I mean, if you're on a low calorie diet like I was or am, I haven't been following it that much lately because I look like I have some type of disease. But uh, if they have low calorie options for you, and they're not that bad, you know,
I don't know. Look at that thing. Like, that's so weird. That's got to be so awkward to make. They look really small too.
they're like it's probably more like two chalupas really combined. It's probably not three.
Maybe, I don't know. That just seems very odd to me. Like, why have something like that? What
Why
is
ask why,
why you
Mark?
can like,
Why
oh,
ask
let's
why?
share it. Like, is it like something that people want to share? Like
It
they
does.
just rip it off and share it with people?
There is two different hands here, so maybe they are sharing it.
Oh, there are, or it could just be one person that painted their nails different colors.
The
They
hands are
are,
facing in the opposite directions,
but they're one's a left hand and one's a right hand. It's not like
but
maybe
they're
they're
like
just like,
weird.
oh, they had to put the camera here, so they had to reach around the camera. Like, ugh.
Very strange, very strange. But
It is
no,
very
I mean,
strange. I
it
mean, you're
wasn't.
not wrong, but like I wasn't thinking about that. But
It's
if I'm
not
getting that, I ain't shit. Like, fuck you, get your own goddamn chalupa.
your own stupid chalupa that's two sizes too big. No, whatever.
Just get the double XL chalupa.
My go-to at Taco Bell has always been the Gordita Crunch. So they have to
Always.
not. Yeah, usually. I mean, I don't get it very often because it's like for one of those things, it's like $4, and they don't ever put it in a box anymore. So it's like great. So I don't. I usually just get whatever box they have at this point. I don't like their quesadillas. I think they're garbage.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the double XL. That's fucking huge. That's what I want. God, this makes me want Taco Bell so bad. you know, um, I was asked what I want for Christmas, and I said, I want White Castle. That's what was my answer. And I was like, I want White Castle. And she's like, well, I guess we could drive. And I'm like, just no, I'm not gonna actually drive to fucking White Castle.
Where's there a White Castle by you?
It's
Nowhere.
like 2 hours away. It's a long drive.
Really? There's a White Castle 2 hours away from you?
Yeah, it's just over the border on
To
78
to where?
to New York.
Oh. Well, you're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know, but
I was like, I
White
didn't
Castle.
realize. Yeah, I guess it's true. I would drive two
I don't
hours to go to
need to
White
eat
Castle.
White Castle. It's like if I'm on the road and I see one, I will stop.
We passed up Crystal Burger like 3 times on the way here. It's
Probably a
not the
good
same.
choice.
It's not the same thing exactly, but it's close. With
Is it
belly
close?
bombers.
I haven't never had one.
It's essentially the same thing. If I'm being honest, I mean they're not that much different.
What do they got down there?
Crystal Burger has gone through
What do they got down there in Florida that they don't have
like what?
in anywhere? I don't know. What do they got? You got Beef O'Brady's near you, which I always thought was the weirdest name for a fucking restaurant.
We do have beef O'Brady's.
Yeah. What even is that? Beef O'Brady's. I just know them because they sponsored a fucking football game.
It's like a family restaurant, I guess. Like wings and burgers,
It's like a
and
sports
like
bar.
kind of like an Applebee's, but not an Applebee's.
You have a Culver's
Yeah,
down
kind of.
there.
Yes, we do.
Culver's is
Yes, we
good.
do.
Culver's is good.
We have a you have a Qdoba or Qdoba, whatever you
That's
want to
not
call it.
that great. I have one near us, but I've never been. I'd rather at
I
that
haven't
point. I
either.
think I'd rather just go to Chipotle. Chipotle.
I've only been to Chipotle one time. Didn't light my world on fire. But they have. I mean, I'm trying to think what else is down here that would be unique to here.
Like a chain that's like kind of around there.
Nah, nothing.
No.
We have all the chains that. Oh, we don't have Zaxby's down
You know what
here.
we're getting here? We're getting a Raising Cane's.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently, they have the best sauce in the world.
I don't know, but like it's like they just in 2023. I'm like, well, thanks for getting my hopes up. I gotta wait. Fucking wild.
That is great. That's a long time.
I know,
Good
and
lord.
they're building it like right right across the street from where I, if I went into the office where it would be right across the street from that. So it's like probably a good thing that it's not going to be there.
The closest one to me is 9 hours and 19 minutes away.
That's a hard pass.
That's a
That's like
hard
Georgia. It's
pass.
like that's like
It's
almost
Alabama.
Georgia. Yeah, it's
Alabama.
like there's not a single one in Florida.
I am not going to Alabama. I can tell you that right now. Not going to Alabama.
I
I
have
wouldn't
no
fit it.
need, desire, and like I've had some people at work tell me, "Oh, we went to the beach. Where'd you go?" Like Alabama. I'm like, "There's beach in Alabama? Like, what are we talking about?"
Well, they have it's on the ocean, so I mean, I would imagine it's on the Gulf technically.
But like, you don't think about Alabama
You
as
don't.
being on the
No, you
beach.
don't.
It's a very small part of Alabama.
Yeah, it's like it's only a certain amount of mileage on there.
I'm like, who
Alabama
goes to
beaches.
Alabama for the beach? Like, what are we talking about here? You just so many other better places you can go.
There's a bunch of beaches out there, I guess. West Beach, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Gulf State Park, Dauphin Island.
But like, if you look on the map, there's not a lot of beachfront
No,
there.
it's like a little bit of tiny whatever,
You
you
might as
know?
well go the extra hour, or I don't know how much it is, then go to fucking New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, you're close enough.
What's the?
Mississippi has more beaches than freaking Alabama.
Let's see. If I wanted to go to Mobile, Alabama, to New Orleans, Louisiana, it's an extra 2 hours. You might as well fucking go to New Orleans. You're gonna have a much better time than
Apparently,
Alabama.
Mississippi has some really nice beaches,
Pascagoula.
whatever that is.
Yeah,
Gulfport
but you
Beach.
have to go to Mississippi. Go to those two states. Louisiana isn't even that good, but it does have New Orleans at least.
True. I mean, I don't really want to go to Mississippi or Alabama.
Mississippi or Alabama,
Am I
Tennessee.
gonna say no?
Probably just insulting all the people who listen from those areas.
I don't think we have anybody who listens from Mississippi. Would be my guess.
Probably not.
You know what I mean? I just don't
Mississippi
think
and
so.
Alabama can go get fucked.
They are predominantly racist, so
They
it
can just go get
happens.
fucked. I have no interest, desire, or need to go to those two states ever. Along with, I have no need to go to the Dakotas, and not even to see the Mount Rushmore. I have no interest, and also Idaho, no interest, and West
Is there?
Virginia. Well, I've
I've
been to
seen
West
Mount
Virginia,
Rushmore.
but you've been to Mount Rushmore?
West Virginia. Yeah,
When did you
pretty
go to
sure.
Mount Rushmore?
Got to think about that one for a second. It's been a while.
When did you go to Mount Rushmore? It had to have been
Uh,
before we met. Like this, I never heard you going to, like. Was it with your parents? It had to have been.
yeah, it's been a long time. No, I don't think it was. It must have not been Mount Rushmore because I don't remember ever going to South Dakota.
I was like, I don't think you've ever left this time zone.
Is there something like this in Georgia?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I swear to God, I've seen. Man, I swear to God, I've
Stone
seen
Mountain?
what? Maybe
It's not
is
like
this?
a. I don't know.
Let me see. Hang on. I think they're yes.
There's
Okay.
Stone Mountain, which is like a
Stone,
Confederate
Stone.
thing.
Yeah, Stone Mountain. That's what. That's what. Sorry. What? I was like,
How did you
dude,
get those mixed up?
because I was young. I don't remember where we went. I could have
Oh
went to
my
South
god!
Dakota. No,
You
it was
went to
Stone
like a
Mountain.
racist monument and got it confused for, South.
Uh,
What else is in South Dakota? Nothing. There's nothing in the
Nothing.
Dakotas. There's no reason to go there.
No, there really isn't.
Every
Oh
other
man.
state, almost every other state, has
Yeah,
something at least.
I've been to Stone Mountain because I remember being on the little lift thing they have. Because they have this giant lift that, if you look at some of these pictures, there's this red thing that, like a red trolley that goes across the sky, and I rode on that thing. It is terrifying. So I don't like heights. Not a big fan of the heights. So
I
it is
can't
like
believe you've been to Stone Mountain, Georgia, to
I went
see
my.
the monument.
I didn't go to see the monument. We went to visit. I guess when I was a kid, my dad was friends with somebody who lived in Georgia, so we went to Georgia. We were living in Florida, so we went there to visit for
So
like
you
a
were
week
like
or something.
really young.
We're talking maybe probably
You're talking the
at
1980s young.
no, probably early '90s. So probably like maybe 9, maybe 8, something like that. So yeah, it was a long time ago. So I wouldn't know. It wasn't racist back then. It's only racist now.
It was like, what do you mean it's only racist now? Of course it was racist 30 years
Okay,
ago. It
okay, it's
doesn't
been racist.
change.
It's been racist forever. I'm sorry. Okay, gosh,
It's a fucking Confederate monument. Of course it was racist.
they're riding a horse. It's fine. It looks
And
like
then
they're all
like
riding a horse together. It's really weird. I know they're not, but it just looks like they are. Like who carves a mountain? That's
tourist
so
people
weird.
wanting to get tourist attractions. Who does anything? There's some
That's
really
true.
weird tourist attractions out there.
Oh, we should have
Did,
our own tourist attraction.
of what? What are we gonna have?
I don't know. We
What could
have
we
to think about
possibly
that
have?
one.
Do you ever see the roadside attraction? You've seen it. If you've been on 81, it was Roadside America.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever? Did you ever go?
Not that I can remember.
I did. I went once.
Roadside
It's
America.
basically it was just gigantic miniature village. That's all it is. And
Remember
every 20
Midgetville?
minutes, the lights dim and it becomes nighttime for a few minutes. And then they play I think God Bless America. And they have like a big Jesus part. And I'm like, it's a little too Jesus-y for me here. It's time to go. It's time to go. I did leave a
You
review for that place. On the old Google.
so
It's now since closed.
I'm sure you did. So roadsideamerica.com has a bunch of weird stuff on it. They have the Mutter Museum, which is a fun medical museum of human pathology, but so dignified that you almost forget that you're looking at skulls, conjoined twins in a giant colon.
Stone
This
Mountain
sounds
is where
terrible.
Kenneth was from in 30 Rock, I thought.
Oh, I don't know. It's one of the shows I need to rewatch. I'm sure it's on Peacock.
I thought
Probably.
he said it was from Stone Mountain. Yeah, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Because that's where Donald Glover is from.
Oh gosh, does not sound great. No wonder he's the way he is. Um, I like Donald Glover though.
That's a
I
good
haven't
thing
watched all.
though.
I know I haven't watched all of Atlanta, which is a really good show actually, but I haven't watched all of it. I know there's a new season coming out here soon.
I just have no interest. I got into an argument. You've been so busy, you probably didn't even see it. But I got into an argument with these on a Braves tweet. I can't believe you didn't see. You definitely didn't see it.
Probably not. Probably
You
not.
definitely didn't see it because you didn't say nothing about it. But it was like, it had something they were like still talking about how MLB took away the All Star game because
Oh,
of
I did.
the
I
whole
did see it.
voting thing. You did see
And,
this. I went back and
and
forth. It was like, you probably never even been to Georgia. I'm like, motherfucker. A, I've been to Georgia twice in my life, and B, there's no need to go to Georgia. This dude's tweeting from Los Angeles. I'm like, you don't even live in Atlanta anymore. Like, what the fuck do you know or care?
I liked
Now,
Matt Sick's tweet about it. It was like a shove in the face to like the whole baseball because they won and they took the All Star game away from them, which I still think is kind of garbage, but whatever.
Hank Aaron was a black dude. Then they're trying to take away black people's voting rights. He would not have been happy. He died. So
But it wasn't the Braves doing it though, so
right,
whatever.
it wasn't the
You know,
Braves doing.
no, it's bullshit.
And
It was
all
bullshit.
these things. My biggest thing though was that they say they took away X amount of money, $100 million from the community. They say that shit all the time, but it's not real. It doesn't bring in that much fucking money. Anything, especially the All Star game, maybe the Super Bowl will bring in that much money. Although they say the Super Bowl brings in $300 to $500 million for the city that it's in, which is fucking ridiculous anyway. But
Maybe.
but I'm sorry, the All Star game does not bring in Super Bowl type money.
That's like saying the Pro Bowl money. There's
And they're
no
like,
Pro Bowl
well,
money.
dude, what if the small businesses nearby were planning on the money? I'm like, if you're a small business owner and you needed that weekend, it just to feel like if your business plan involved like needing that weekend desperately, you have a shitty business and you don't deserve it. If your business depends on one singular event that happens once a year, that's a shitty business. I'm sorry.
It's not a good plan to have,
It's
unfortunately.
really not a good plan to have. You can't
I
base
I
everything. What if it gets canceled?
I could see like them being a little bit dependent on some of that revenue, but you shouldn't base your whole plan around that. Anything could happen. COVID could have struck tenfold,
Right.
and it could have been really, really bad. So you never know kind of what's going to happen, and you live with those consequences. But I don't think small businesses were really affected there. Plus, they still had baseball. It wasn't like it was baseball got canceled. They still played every single other game they were
Right.
supposed to play. The World Series was there, so I'm sure all those small businesses recouped whatever they lost
Right.
allegedly.
Regardless of not if they were recouped it or whatever. I'm just that argument is a straw man's argument. It doesn't mean anything. It's like, okay, oh, so they didn't have an amazing a day of business or a weekend of business around a one specific event. If they would have even gotten it, because the traffic and shit would have probably been insane.
Probably, yeah.
And the All Star game is like nobody cares about the All Star game. We've talked about this. It's whatever. Nobody
It's
watches it.
garbage.
People go just because it's a chance to see everybody all in one place. More people are
Yeah.
interested in the home run derby than anything.
And the separate is too. The All Star game actually means something sometimes now, or no, I'm sorry, it means
No,
something now.
it
So
means something.
that's the only reason why people actually pay any attention to it, because it actually does mean something. Not a lot. It means home field advantage for the World Series, but it doesn't mean that much. It's whatever. They should just take
Yeah,
that away and just let it be what whoever has the best record gets home field advantage.
it
Honestly, you
it
know,
used to be something else though, right? How they did home field.
I don't remember. I don't know. It's been so long. It's been like this for what,
It
20
used
years
to just
probably.
be. I want to say it used to just be alternating.
Uh,
From 2003 to 16, it was given to the league that won the years. Starting in 2017. Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna keep
Fucking
reading.
baseball.
Whatever.
Braves won. It
Baseball.
doesn't matter.
Baseball. They're on strike right now, so I'm sorry. They're in
Yeah,
lockout.
lockout.
They're in lockout right now. Nothing's happening.
Except
Boring.
for except for you guys stealing the hitting coach of the Yankees and bringing him to your team instead. I don't know if
And the
I'd
Mets.
want
The
Aaron.
Mets hiring Buck Showalter. Whatever. There's really not much going on.
No, the
Uh,
Braves at a stalwart with Freddie Freeman. It's been a rough go for the last couple months.
it's been a rough go.
Rough go.
And
Uh,
they can talk to him, but they can't sign anything right now.
no, and who knows? Maybe they worked out the deal already. You never know. They just have to wait for
Right.
for
They're not going
stuff
to
to open
announce
back
a
up again.
deal in the middle of a lockout. That would be bad.
No, and I know they're still. I know teams will do that, but I don't blame the Braves for not doing that because it might actually sway some other things somewhere else for
Right.
other people. But yeah, that's what it is. I look very forward for baseball to come back. Then I can actually watch it on my TV without a VPN because I actually don't live in Braves country anymore. It's
I mean,
nice.
you probably live in more Braves country now than you did before, though.
No, it was Braves country up there. I
I
was in the
guess
right
that's true.
place. I was in the right place.
The
But
Braves have a weird geographical region of fans.
because of TBS, because of
But not just
TBS.
that, but I'm just saying in general, like without TBS, just their blackout area it goes all the way into like a lot of area because they're the
Yeah.
only team around for like miles.
Well, yeah, because you have the Marlins and you have Tampa here, which we both get on TV. Like they would be blacked out here on the MLB app. So I remember when I lived here the first time, you would get those two games on FS1 or whatever the channels are now, Bally Sports.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pulling it up here. I got the Braves map is all of South Carolina, all of Georgia, all of Alabama, all of Mississippi, and the northern part of Florida up until about like the Orlando area. And then it even stretches into North Carolina and Tennessee.
yeah, North
Only
Carolina.
Seattle, only Seattle has a bigger area, but nobody lives in Montana anyway, so they don't really count.
So yeah, they're their only team for a lot of miles. So I mean, I can understand that. It's Braves country.
There's parts of like eastern Montana, I think might be closer to Minneapolis than Seattle, but they would still be able to get it. So it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. Fucking
It's
blackouts
baseball.
are ridiculous anyway.
That's such a bullshit thing. Just let me watch the games for. Come on. It was really annoying to have to. So like you could watch on MLB TV, you could watch playoff games, but you had to watch them under like Australia. So when I was trying to watch it, and it was so crappy, it just didn't work well. So I finally just did Hulu Live for whatever for a month, just to be able to watch the World Series. But you get all these weird Australian commercials. Watch it now
Yeah.
on
Watch
Bally
it now
Sports.
on Australia. Did you have Australian announcers too, or was it was just the
No, it was
Fox
just the
feed?
Fox. Yeah, it was just Fox feed, but it was like all the playoff games and all that stuff I had to watch under like Australia under a VPN because you couldn't get it.
All
Just
these other
blacked out.
countries like um UFC, because of like the time that the pay-per-views are usually on, are
Mm-hmm.
free in the UK on channel, some sport channel, UK
Mm-hmm.
Sport or something like that. The
Sky
ITV
Sports
Sports,
usually.
Sky Sports, they're all free. They're just on that because who's up at 3 in the morning watching UFC?
No, but you could record that crap.
You could, yeah, right, and watch it the next morning. But the whole point is to watch that. If you're into that, is to watch it live because you don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been into fights or any of that stuff for a long time.
It's been a long time. I was
Um,
very interested when they had the whole Fight Island thing, when they were
yeah.
trying to like fight during when COVID was like at the fucking height. I was kind of really interested in that. But I really haven't there hasn't been any singular fighter that's like, okay, yeah, I need to watch that.
No, there's no polarizing figures anymore, like John Jones or any of those, or Forrest Griffin or Tito or Chuck Liddell. There's none of those polarizing guys. I don't know who. I couldn't even tell you who's fighting right now. I have no idea.
I,
Not a remote clue.
I mean, like the people
Um,
now are like really, really fucking good. Like
no, yeah, yeah.
all the champions that they have right now, for the most part, have only ever lost like a very small amount of time. Um, there's just no rivalries. Like that's what UFC was built on, was like these rivalries where it was, Tito Liddell 2,
Uh, Forrest Griffin had a bunch of
Conor McGregor,
rivalries.
like 2 or 3, like one is okay, but like it's the rivalries that really, when they have a second or even a third fight, that's what really builds up the hype.
Yeah,
I
I don't even
think.
know who like. I don't know who I couldn't even tell you any of these names on here.
I mean, I know them. I know the names.
I know who Glover Teixeira is, but only because he's been around for a while. Um,
Like,
yeah, the
let's
rest of them.
see. Some of these guys,
I know who
have had
Amanda
the title
Nunes
for a
is.
while.
Um, yeah, 2019. Some of these.
Amanda Nunes has had the women's featherweight title since 2018.
Valentina Shevchenko has had it since December 8th, 2018. The
The
flyweight title.
flyweight. It's a long time. I don't know, just not. I was into it for a good period of time. Um, that was 10 years ago when they had the Ultimate Fighter. You can kind of
Oh,
get into it,
yeah.
and they would build that rivalry between the coaches. Is that even still on?
I don't know. It was on a weird like streaming service.
Is it on ESPN Plus? I have an ESPN Plus subscription.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
It
But
is now. Yeah, it wasn't. It was on like something else.
I'm trying to think who Forrest Griffin had like his
It's
rivalries with.
season 28, by the way, was the last season that they had.
Ugh. Yeah, he lost to he got his ass knocked out by Anderson Silva. I think it was his
29,
last fight.
29th season. Is
Oof.
it even? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Is it
I
on?
don't
I have no
know.
idea.
I don't know
It,
if they
no,
follow the same format anymore.
the return of the Ultimate Fighter. It was June 1st, 2021 to August 17th, 2021.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly, I
I
remember watching it when it was on
couldn't
like
even tell
Spike
you.
TV.
Spike TV. There's a channel that's long gone. It's
Oh yeah.
now Paramount.
So I remember. So the last season that was on 28 was Kelvin Gastelum, or however you say his name. He was one of the guys who fought on Ultimate Fighter back in the day. They don't tell you who won the Ultimate Fighter. They just tell you who the coaches were. Like,
They don't tell you. So here's post
well,
show success. I
not
mean,
not
10
on
contestants
this.
have won titles,
Out of 28 seasons,
and
I'm
the
trying to
biggest
see like.
Forrest
The,
Griffin was an Ultimate Fighter competitor.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. He won.
He's
Well, I
probably
don't know if he won.
the biggest success from the show. But again, he won the first season. These reality shows, it's only ever who wins the first season that really is a big superstar.
Yeah.
TJ Dillashaw was on there, but like American Idol is the same way. By the way, can you name any single winner of The Voice
No.
that's been
Nope.
on for 21 seasons?
I'm sure if you name them off, they're probably you probably know who they are. I would think.
A
I
winner?
yeah, probably name off some winners. I'm sure they're probably not like. I want to see who won.
I don't
Okay,
know who's
so
I don't know who's
Diego
won.
Diego Sanchez won the first one with
Who?
Forrest Griffin. Diego
Oh,
Sanchez,
you're talking
Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, I'm
Ultimate
still
Fighter.
reading through this. Matt Serra won. Michael Bisping won season 3, so that's a pretty big name. Ryan Bader won. That's a pretty big name. Court McGee won. That was a pretty big name back in the day. Sorry.
All right.
Kelvin Gastelum won in 2013.
All right, so here we go. Here's every winner of The Voice. Ready?
Yes.
Javier Colon,
No idea.
Jermaine Paul,
No idea.
Cassidy Pope.
I know who that is.
You know who that is?
She's actually, from what I remember, she's in like a punk band. She
Cassidy
was.
Pope.
Yeah, she was in a band called
Hey Monday.
Yes,
You're
she was
right.
in a punk band. And then she became a country singer.
Danielle Bradbury,
No idea.
Tessanne Chin,
No idea.
Josh Kaufman.
No.
Right.
That's a generic white person's name, though.
Josh Kaufman.
That's
He
the name of
looks
this
like
episode.
a generic white guy too.
That's the name of this episode. Generic white guys. There you go.
You have two
We got
generic
it.
white guys. Welcome to the
generic white
Two
guys.
Generic White Guys podcast.
That's
Here,
a perfect title for the show.
Here's the picture of him.
Oh my, yeah, he's a generic white guy. I like his Elton John hat.
Generic white guy number one. Okay, so it's Craig Wayne Boyd. Does that ring a bell? Probably not. Sawyer Fredericks.
No, God, it's terrible.
Jordan Smith. Allison Porter.
That sounds vaguely familiar, but no.
She was an actress.
Okay.
She was in like some movies a long time ago. She was in Curly Sue. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Curly Sue. That doesn't count. That shouldn't count. It's like a minor mini like celebrity. Anyway, Sundance Head. Chris Blue, Chloe Kohansky, Bryn Cartelli, Chevelle Shepard, Malin Jarman. Wow, that's a fucking name. Jake Hoot. Todd Tillman. Somebody's gonna get mad about that one. Carter
Probably.
Rubin, Cam Anthony, girl named Tom. Oh, it's a group. Won the last one. I don't know any of these people.
I only know who Cassidy Pope is. I'm surprised she won the show. I did not know that.
Like, what's the point of having this? It's like the highest rated reality show. The highest rated reality show.
This is really weird.
I couldn't name a single fucking winner off the top of my head, but I could name American Idol winners, not recent ones, but I could name American Idol winners. What's the point of having a reality show of who can sing the best if none of them actually go out to put an album that is like that anybody buys? I feel like you'd have a built-in audience of somebody that would buy a fucking album from these people. Make them a hit, one hit, at least one hit.
It's very generic. To coin a phrase, it's a generic white person show. It really is. I'm sure the demographic is there but white people like watching contests.
I guess. I don't. I do. Do we like watching contests? Do we just like watching singing contests?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's just very strange that people like watching contests where people sing and dance and then wear masks and whatever that show is, Masked Singer, and then the
Well, that's celebrities singing.
Yes, that's true. People like seeing celebrities make asses out of themselves. Obviously, you brought back
like
Joe.
Big celebrities.
They brought back Joe Millionaire.
That was the Masked Singer?
No. They brought back the
they're
show.
Bringing it back.
Joe Miller. They brought it back. They're tonight. Apparently,
the 2020-2021 broadcast season. Top 3 rated shows are football. 4th is This Is Us. 5th is The Masked Singer. 5th. Like, that's fucking mind blowing to me.
That's weird.
The Voice is. I don't see. American Idol was 30th.
So almost 20
here's The Voice was 24th.
Almost 20 years later, and Joe Millionaire is back. So they're just rehashing old crap.
It wasn't even a good reality show. Is it on now? Is it already on?
Yeah, air tonight.
Who's watching this? Who said, I wish they would bring Joe Millionaire back? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that at all. Are they that desperate for programming?
Probably. I mean, they don't have anything original to put on the air anymore. So, yeah, it's all freaking contests and stupid shows.
I mean, I'm looking at the overall viewers here, or just the viewers, the 18 to 49. That's what people want. That's what they want you to watch. And it's a lot of rehashing. Law and Order, Chicago shows, FBI. It sounds original, but it's just FBI. Like, how original could that be?
There's like 3 versions now. There's FBI Most Wanted, FBI the regular one, FBI International. It's like no more.
Is The Good Doctor like an original thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably like the highest rated, somewhat original show.
It's like a doctor with autism.
Is that what it's about?
Yes. Haley, we watched it in the beginning. It's all right. I lost interest in it. It's a little too weird for me. It's not terrible, though. It's not bad. It's got...
I don't know. I had no idea what it's about. It's about a doctor. That's all I can tell you.
What's his name? What's that dude's name? He's a British dude.
Freddie Highmore?
Is it Freddie Highmore?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay, yeah.
He was Charlie in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Correct, yes. It's also got Richard... I don't know. It had Richard Schiff in it, but I don't know if he died in the show or not. I could have sworn I saw like a coming attraction where he like passed away. So,
a young autistic surgeon who has savant syndrome. Okay, I'm sure it's portrayed very accurately.
All right. I'm exhausted.
All right, go to bed. Good night.
Good night. Wow. You can find us wherever you find your podcasts. We're on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. We're on the TikTok.
Don't forget, if you're going to subscribe on TikTok, it's JD's Mostly Nice on there. Instagram is where we post, or I post a lot of stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What am I forgetting? Something? No, those are the big ones.
Those are the big ones.
We'll
be back. We'll be back next week with another episode.
Maybe next week. Maybe 2 weeks. Who knows?
Maybe I'll gain some weight then.
Probably not. Don't do that. Keep it off.
Try it.
Maybe get a different hat. No, that would be good.
Why?
Maybe get a shirt that fits you.
I know, right? Weird. All right, guys.
And don't forget, we're on Spotify, Apple, all that fun stuff.
Happy New Year.
Anywhere you can find a podcast. Or, listen to it. Anyway, we'll see you later. Enjoy the porno.